Welcome to the Tales of Africa podcast with your host Richmond Setrana. Today, I have a really interesting guest in our studios. He goes by the name Michael Temitope, and he's a Nigerian graphic designer who designs all the football flyers for football journalist Fabrizio Romano. So this one is for the football lovers. If you're a football lover and you're on social media, especially on Facebook and also on Twitter, you know that Fabrizio has probably one of the biggest accounts on Twitter with one of the largest engagements and following. And today we have a Nigerian in our studios who is the one who designs his flyers for him. He's here to tell us all about that. He's here to tell us his story. So I'd like to welcome Michael. Michael, it's an honor to have you in our studio this afternoon.
Okay, my name is Michael Temitope, and I'm a multimedia designer with focus on sport designs. I also do video editing and motion graphics. I partner with brands to bring their concept to life by producing visual content to achieve their goals. Currently, I'm a student of UI, driving course of computer science. I am from Osun State. Uh, I'm left-handed. I love playing games and I love watching anime. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Michael. You said you're a student of University of
University of
Ibadan, if I'm
Ibadan.
right. That's amazing. So how did you develop a passion for graphic design? How did it start? Is it something you were born with or is it something you had to learn along the way?
Well, I would say it's natural. While I was young, but I stayed up in Lagos. So back then there is this comic book called Super Strikers then in Lagos. So my friends and I, after school, we go there and buy the comic, and when we reach home, take our pencils and start drawing. So from there, I developed passion for making art. So as time goes by, I continue with my phone doing some paintings on my mobile phone with some mobile apps. So and when I found out that okay, this seems like a thing that I would like to pursue for the future. So I then asked my brother to get me a laptop to buy me a design course. So and since then I've been doing design. I also learned printing as part of my goal. So ever since then it's been about 3 years now I've been doing design and so far so good. It has been a awesome life to this moment. Thank you.
Oh wow. So is it something you are looking at doing the long term after school? Would you still want to pursue the graphic design path?
Yeah, I'm studying computer science, but
Okay.
so since it's in line with my skills, so I just felt okay, I could just add educational to it to make it more standard, and who knows what the future brings. So that's gonna be amazing. But design is the main thing for me now, right now.
You are still in school, but you have an impressive portfolio as a graphic designer. So we would like to know
Yeah.
what kind of brands you've worked for in the past.
Okay. I worked for Go.com Africa as a contractor during the World Cup. I worked as a designer and also a video editor. I have worked for Eagles Tracker NG. I worked for Afrobolas NG as well. They're based in France. I've worked for we are Tactical. They're based in Australia. Currently, I'm working for Five Stars Premier League. It's a league in Nigeria in Lagos, Ibadan, Abuja, and currently I'm also working for Betawa, a sport brand in Ghana currently.
Amazing, amazing. So how are you able to get these connections? Because I know that it's not easy for someone who is just a young guy, a student in school. How are you able to, get these kind of amazing connections to work with these huge brands?
Well, it's like to me, it's just being consistent in showing up. I show up almost every week. I make sure I do something on my social media account. So and I engage with people online, especially foreigners. And most times I share my designs on my LinkedIn and my Behance and Twitter. So and I try to connect with people. I see job applications. I apply so many applications. Some rejected, some are accepted, so it's just through showing up every day, keeping myself my work and keep improving day by day to meet the standard of the industry because the industry is getting bigger than it was last month or last year or even today. So just keep showing up, and I share my design, my process, how I solve the problem I have with the design. So and through that, people see my works, coming to me for work. So we talk and we agree. So that's how we start. And most of them come through friends that knows I do this kind of work. So they give me referrals oftentimes. Yeah. So,
Okay, okay, that's really great to hear. So there are some rumors flying around on social media, especially Twitter, that you are Fabrizio's designer, right? And I've actually seen you posting some flyers on your page, and I've seen Fabrizio posting those same flyers on his timeline. So would like to confirm: is it true that you are the one who designs the flyers for Fabrizio Romano?
well, I would like to clarify. I'm not the one. I'm not the only one. So I'll just say maybe
Okay,
perhaps like maybe the only African or perhaps the only Nigerian amongst the
okay,
designers. There are like five or six in the team. So I'm not the only one.
amazing. Amazing. So, how are you able to land this huge gig? How are you able to land this gig? Fabrizio Romano is big, and someone would have thought that he would have probably gone for maybe a whole company, media house, or something to design for him. So, how are you able to land this huge deal with Fabrizio, and how has the experience been like so far?
So as for me, most times because our time zone here in Nigeria is different from those in other places. So sometimes I make sure I stay awake to like 11 to 1 a.m. to search for job online. So I saw the post on Twitter around I think 1 a.m. here in Nigeria. So the group of guys that work with the team that work with Fabrizio, they said they needed a designer to join the team. I just saw the post and I clicked and I applied. So after checking my portfolios and my designs, so they just gave me a go. And when I made the first Go design, so they just say, wow, this guy is good, and just welcome to the team. And from then I've been with the Fabrizio Romano team up to now.
Wow, that's really great. And how long has this been?
It's less than 28 days currently.
Less than 28
Less than,
days.
yes.
Okay, this is really great. And congratulations for this huge opportunity. You are making Africa proud. So,
Thank you.
would like to know what has been the biggest challenge for you as a graphic designer.
Well, majorly it's power supply. For me, that's the only challenge I'm having here. Power supply, because most times you have to strain your profit to buy fuel. So majorly to me, it's just power supply and the high price of data as well. It's
Okay,
really
okay.
affecting. Yeah.
All right. So are you putting some plans in place to make sure at least the power supply maybe doesn't become a problem, because we wouldn't want you to lose this huge opportunity.
About 4 months ago, I solved the issue of power supply. I got myself a solar inverter that I've been using for like 4 or 5 months now. So it has been like a relief to me. It saved me some amount of money for on fuel and some other stuff that come with power supply. So for now, I can say I've solved my power supply 70 over 100% as of today.
Okay, that's amazing. That's great to hear. Good job. So
Thank you.
I'm sure people are like, this guy has got it good, and we also like to be like him. But we want to find out how sustainable the profession is as a graphic designer, considering the fact that we have artificial intelligence, AI coming up that people can just use to create flyers, posters,
Mm.
and all that. So would you say that graphic design as a profession has come under threat with the emergence of AI?
Well, to me, in my own opinion, AI shouldn't be a worry to designers. To me,
Okay,
AI should be like your best friend to designer because AI will be like a tool that will enhance our creativity and improve our
okay.
efficiency. We can use AI to do some tasks that will take hours to do, and AI can do it in a few minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So if you know your onions, AI is not a threat to you as a designer.
Amazing, amazing. So, lastly, want to know what advice do you have for young Africans who want to venture into the creative industry? Maybe they want to be graphic designers, they want to be content writers, they want to be bloggers, they want to be podcasters, anything in the creative industry. What advice would you have for such young people?
Well, I have a few. I would say number one, know the basics, understand the basics of what you are entering. Know the basics. That's the fundamental, and that is that was how you build your career upon. Know the basics.
Okay.
Keep practicing. That's part as well. Then number three, don't copy anyone. Don't try to be anybody, anyone. Just be yourself. Be true to yourself and stay in your own lane and focus on yourself alone. And seek inspiration. That's how much. Just take inspiration, but don't imitate what other people are doing. Take inspiration and find a way you do what you saw and will use for your own gain, for your own advantage. And showing up, keep showing up every day. Show up every day on your online. Anyway, just keep posting your design, no matter how bad or good it is. Keep showing up. If you get one like today or tomorrow, don't worry about the like. Keep showing up. With time, people get used to know you who you are and what you are creating. And lastly, believe in God, because that's paramount to me. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michael. It has been an honor to have you on the Tales of Africa podcast. We are proud of you. We are rooting for you to achieve great things in life. So maybe you would like to leave your social media handles for people who want to check out some of the works that you have done. They want to reach out to you for jobs. Are you still taking gigs, or you are now fully booked?
Yeah, I'm currently taking gigs for the new season that is coming up. Um, I'm about to design gigs, video editing, motion graphics, brand designs. I'm open to gigs. You can reach me on Twitter at Brainiac Graphics. Brainiac BRAINC then GFX on Twitter, and on Instagram Brainiac_graphics on Instagram.
All right. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much. And to our listeners, this has been the Tales of Africa podcast. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to our podcast so you don't miss out on exclusive African content that will bring your way. We'll catch you another time. Bye bye.